Hush Tarot 1111. I am Hush, coming at you live on this very special Thanksgiving Day. Happy Turkey Day to everybody out there. And I don't know, I guess my indigenous ancestors just kind of wanted to tap on me a little bit today because I was drawn to grab my book, Animals Speak. Now, I'm not going to say everything in this book is to the letter, okay, because this was written by a white man from the UK. But I'm going to pull 3 animals from this. If you resonate with anything, please let me know in the comments. And before we get started, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that you know anytime Hush steps into the room. And once I give those animals out, I am going to do a tarot card with them. Okay? So without further ado, y'all, let's get started because I know y'all trying to get to your beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, as am I. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm just gonna let Spirit tell me what it is. Stop. Okay, so the first one we have is the bee. All right, so if you've been seeing bees, bees represent fertility and the honey of life. So, and I see them a lot, so I'm actually just gonna read the highlighted points here for y'all. Bees are longtime symbols of accomplishing the impossible. It has only been in recent times that science has determined that bees move their wings at such a high rate of speed that it makes flight impossible. Still, it remains to many as a symbol of accomplishing quests that appear to be impossible. All bees are essentially honeybees. They gather and pollinate. Bees are often considered the busiest and most useful of insects. Without them, no flowers and many fruits would never blossom. It occurs through the pollination process. As the bees land upon one flower collecting its nectar, pollen also attaches itself to the leg fibers. I feel like that's important, y'all, so we're going to stick a pin in that. If a bee has shown up in your life, examine your own productivity. Are you doing all you can to make your life more fertile? Are you busy enough? Are you taking time to savor the honey of your endeavors? Or are you being a workaholic? Are you attempting to do too much? Are you keeping your desires in check so they can be more productive? Are you taking time to enjoy the labors and activities you involve yourself in? The bee helps remind us that activities are more productive and sweeter if we take time to enjoy them. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Who resonate with that? Spirit, I'm not even gonna do this like a pick a card, y'all. I'm gonna just go with it. Okay? So Spirit, what do we got? Oh, wow. Didn't I say stick a pin in that? The devil just came out. Okay. Because I just keep hearing something about how they pollinate and things attached to their leg fibers. And then it was something about, are you being overly productive, right? And I just keep feeling like in your desires. We have the Hermit Virgo card here. We also have the Fool, okay? So you could be a Capricorn or a Virgo rising or a Capricorn rising as well. But, ooh, like you got some stuff on you, babe, okay? A lot of tough desire, okay? And then we have the Emperor card, Aries, okay? And then we have the High Priestess. Whoo! Okay, friend. So for those of you that resonate with the energy of the bee, okay? For some of you, this does have to do with your pollination, okay? Or you're going around from place to place, okay? For some of you, it's coming off like that's just the energy that you're in, but you can't help it, right? You might be struggling with the addiction, right, of, pollinating everywhere, and it's kind of making you weary, right? Your energy is getting weary. You have so many ties on you right now that you're drained, okay? You're not relying on your intuition. For some of you, like this repetitive pattern just is not good for you. And yet it's like, well, I don't know any other space to be, right? Or any other place to be. Friend, all I'm going to say to you is, there's so much more on the horizon. Like when you just get past that that hump, like trust your intuition. Now is the time for you to really trust your intuition and not your ego, right? For some of you, I do feel like you're very ego driven, or even emotionally driven. Okay, so you could be an Aries rising. Wow. You could be a Pisces. Pisces, Aries, Venus. Could also have a Capricorn moon is what I'm hearing. Whew. I'm hearing take it easy, right? Take it easy on yourself. For some of you, it's almost like you go through this like a form of self-punishment. And so you're keeping that energy of the bee, becoming overly productive, not even just in your work, but in also things seductive is what I keep hearing. So essentially you're fucking a lot. Okay. I know that's a lot to say on Thanksgiving, but you're doing a little too much of it, friend, and you're blocking yourself off, right? You're blocking yourself off from the necessary clarity, right? To kind of make your next step. Like, how do you put your best foot forward when you can't do it if, you're expelling all your energy, right? So let's take a look here. All right, let's throw a card down. Spirit, what we got? Yep, look. 3 of clubs. Okay. Now, because this is silver, this would be more in the traditional deck, the black. Okay. The black side. So 3 of wands in reverse for some of y'all. Yeah. It's like you don't know which way is up. You got the 10 of cups. Like, you have to make a clear choice about what it is that you truly want if you resonate with the energy of the bee, okay? Because for some of y'all, it's like you dream up something and then you feel like you're dreaming the impossible. And so there's no point in even continuing. Like, you have manifestations that come to you so actively and quickly. You've done this for a very long time. You're a master at this. But the problem is, as soon as you get it, you don't feel like you're worthy of it. So you sabotage it, right? Or you start telling yourself, I can only take what I need from this. Yep, because we have Jack of Diamonds, 9 of Diamonds. Yo, what is it that you want? If you resonate with the energy of the bee, like, I just keep hearing, what do you want? Think it up, follow through on it. Like, there's no one stopping you but you at this point. All right. And let me go ahead and get a divine feminine on this with you to kind of keep in your back pocket. All right. So for those of you that energy. Thekla, the prophetess of true power. What did I just say? I call my power back from all times and all places. I am on my own. What did I just say? Oh my God. Okay. So listen, friend, I keep hearing the song On My Own by Patti LaBelle. So that may resonate with someone in the comments. On my own, why did it end this way? So for some of you, you could be newly divorced, or you could feel like you are always on your own, okay? But what Spirit is saying here and what Thekla is here saying, like, there's power in being on your own sometimes, reserving yourself. That's why we also have the Hermit card here too. Like, sometimes you just got to cut some things off, right? Especially when you know they're not good for you. For some of you, it may feel good to you, okay? That's why we're here. But at the end of the day, come on now. Like, if you really want all that you ask for, right? How big are you willing to gamble for it? And for some of you, taking that gamble means being on your own for a little bit, recharging, calling your power back to you, or recognizing for some of you out there, like maybe the group or like the setting that you're in is just not the best for you, but there's power in that, right? Like, utilize that time to get back in touch with you or rediscover you. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Okay, so Thecla is here to remind you that sometimes there's power in recognizing that you're different from everyone else and stop or becoming different from everyone around you, right? Like your usual expectations. You're changing and it's okay. That person that you used to be for a select few of you is dying away and you need to let it. And if that means you have to kind of pull yourself away from your usual, right? You may have to. You're going to come out much better for it. Like spirit is trying to give you something, right? But you got to be able to gamble on you. All right. And I'm going to leave that there for y'all so we can get to the next one, guys. Please let me know if that resonates with you in the comments in any way. All right. This was not supposed to be a pick a pile, but I guess it might be, huh? So I'm closing my eyes as I'm doing this, guys. So we can go back to that one. Okay. Oh, okay. So the animal totem itself was, oh God, this page is long. Well, thank you for showing me the page. It looks like a beaver, okay? But this is the front page, like the forward. So let me see. So I'm going to go ahead and read this message though. Our totems help us to recognize our opportunities in life. They help define who we are and how to succeed. Their individual abilities reflect on our own innate ones. When we learn to live to the highest of our innate abilities, we realize that the world has within it everything we need for fulfillment. Wondrous opportunities begin to manifest so frequently that we cannot ascribe them to mere coincidence. You will find you will be able to manifest more than what you need to live a joyful existence. So because that looks like, oh no, that's a groundhog. Okay. So let's take a look at groundhog. Okay. Groundhog. Mystery of death without dying, trans dreams, and it's in the cycle power of winter. Symbolically, this reflects the ability to get deep within an area of interest. It's not usual to have a groundhog appear at a time when a new area of study is about to open up. That feels important for some of y'all. Since a groundhog does not fully mature for about 2 years, its appearance as a totem can reflect an endeavor that may take 2 years to come to full fruition. This may reflect 2 years of intensive study, digging, and building. And that is what we needed to hear from the groundhog. Wow. Okay, so let's get right on into it. Okay. Okay, 2 years of intensive study. Okay, so put my bookmarker back there. Okay, y'all. So let's see. For those that resonate with the groundhog spirit. Okay, so for some of y'all, I'm seeing like, looks like you know how like PDF checks look when you get a check or you're cutting a check, right? This could be in the form of a loan that you may be waiting on. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we got the 8 of Wands on that. Okay, giving me a little Aries Sagittarius energy there. We got Judgment. Okay, I know what I be knowing, y'all. 4 of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Cups. So I'm getting some Pisces energy there. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, let me stop right there. Yeah, for some of you, I just keep hearing it's something you've been like really waiting for. This could be in terms of like trying to close on a home or looking for a home, right? Maybe your credit may not be the best is what I'm hearing. or you may be looking for like a new place of adventure, maybe even like I'm hearing like a new island somewhere, right? So maybe you are somewhere from the Caribbean islands and you just want to move to another Caribbean island. You could be from the Big Island and you want to move to the lower 48 is what I'm hearing. Yeah. But I hear like it's going to be kind of like a while coming, and that's why I'm getting that energy of the beaver. Maybe it may take up to 2 years, or it could be a 2-year process for you to kind of get fully in that space, right, that you need to get. For some of you, this could be due to a marriage, or you could be married to someone from another country. For others of you, this could be like the process for you to like elevate your business. For some of you, you may already have one, but you're looking to elevate it. And so it's kind of making you somewhat like depressed a little bit because you feel like nothing is kind of working in your favor. But Spirit is saying, give yourself some time. Like, you're new to this, right? So like, don't beat yourself up, and you're doing the best that you can, right? So, this may be costing you a lot of money, or you may be cutting a lot of checks, is why I keep seeing that PDF. Or you're giving up your paychecks for a select few of you out there. But I just keep seeing checks. And for a select few of you, you will be receiving a check. Okay. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Spirit saying, don't worry about it. Like, just kind of go as the wind blows with this. Right? Like, you're not suffering. Everything is happening for a reason. So if there are things that are happening right now that just feel so inconvenient, it's like Spirit is saying, like, yeah, we kind of planned this, right? You're going to get to where you're going. And it's like the journey is full of surprises. So just woosah real quick, okay? Like, stop arguing. Stop putting up a fight. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we got Kali Ma, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. What did I just say, y'all? So for the B too, like, I feel like this could resonate for that first section as well. For those that resonated with the B, it's the same thing, living in the truth of who you are. And because you're leaning more into that, or that new, I don't know how to say that new part of you, it's like the more you lean into that, like the more you're opening up or accessing those blessings that have been waiting for you. So don't worry about the small stuff. Like, I just keep hearing, don't sweat the small stuff right now. Let it be as it is, right? Spirit's got your back. So like I said, it could be 2 years. You may even like be of the religion, right? That Kali Ma is. And what I say, I knew the indigenous ancestors weren't going to leave me out. You have white buffalo calf woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of true love is true abundance. Wow. And then you have Rabia, the queen of saintly women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Wow. Yeah. So I'm hearing that song True to Your Heart too, by 98 Degrees and Stevie Wonder. Spirit is saying, just trust right now. Just have a little more faith in what you're dealing with. Like, don't feel as though everything has to be a struggle. Like, once you just go with the flow of things, like, you're going to reap so many rewards, right? Just don't give up. And I think that's what they're emphasizing for you. If you resonate with that groundhog, don't give up. Okay. Take the rest and retreat when you need it. And kind of very close to what we were just talking about with the bees. You don't have to prove anything to anyone, is what they're saying here. It's all going to come out anyway, right? It's all going to come out in the wash. Just don't worry about anything. Just do what Spirit is leading you to do. For some of you, I keep, like, I'm looking at all these like beautiful, intricate halos behind them. You got the yellow, gold. So you have a lot of heavenly inspiration around you, right? You have a lot of divine women around you specifically. So just like, for you, groundhogs, you may just be a medium. So it's like, you know, inherently when they're trying to guide you, but you're putting up a little resistance, okay? Whether you're a male or female in body, you are very tapped into spirit. So it's like, okay, you're doing it, but you're not doing it. So listen up. All right, I'm gonna throw one card down for you. Okay. 6 of hearts, 8 of hearts. Okay. And because this is the gold, this would be in the tradition of the red. All right. Okay, yeah. For you, you are so open, like just your heart chakra. It's so wounded, and you've put so much energy into healing it and taking care of yourself, but part of you still feels like somewhat defeated, like there's something that you haven't grasped yet, and spirit is saying that's where you're being hard on yourself. Okay, applaud yourself for where you have been and come through, right? Don't worry about anything else. Like that's their job. They got you for that. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there for the groundhogs. Our last one. Okay. The snake. Wow. Okay, y'all. Now, I have been seeing a lot of snakes lately. Snake totems. Like, snakes have just been popping up. So, just like my other page, I've actually been dreaming of snakes too. Y'all, if this resonates with you in the comments, please let me know, okay? So for the snake, we have rebirth, resurrection, initiation, and wisdom. Ooh, wow. So in Mesoamerican societies, the serpent or snake was depicted as feathered and flying. That's a typo. It was a symbol of their greatest god and hero, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl's story is the myth of a dying god who would someday return. In many ways, he was the patron god of the Toltecs, and it was said that the heavens and stars and all that the motions of the universe were under his dominion. He was the master of the winds and of the clouds and the protecting genius of his people. In Greece, the snake was also a symbol of alchemy and healing. The caduceus symbol is the primary symbol of modern medicine and doctors. It is a symbol of wisdom expressed through healing. In India, the goddess Vinata was the mother of snakes and a symbol of water and the underworld. Also in India, there were demigods, Nagas, and their beautiful wives, Naginis, who were usually depicted as a half cobra and half deity. The serpent and snake has long been a symbol of sexual creative life force within humans, as is taught in Eastern traditions. The Kundalini or serpent fire lies coiled at the base of the spine. As we grow and develop, the primal energy is released, rising up the spine. This in turn activates energy centers in the body and mind, opening new dimensions and levels of awareness, health, and creativity. In Egypt, the snake also had mystical magnificence. The uraeus is a headband in the shape of a snake. The head of the snake rests and sticks out at the brow area. It was believed to represent a state of inner sight and control of the universe. It was a symbol worn by those who were initiated. Wow. Because the snake sheds its skin, the snake has long been a symbol of death and rebirth. It sheds its skin as it outgrows the old. This cycle of death and rebirth is often symbolized by the Ouroboros, the ancient image of a snake swallowing its own tail. It is also the symbol of eternity. The snake has often been depicted along with its relatives, the serpent and dragon, as a guardian. Wow. I think that was what she needed to know. Symbols are snakes. Excuse me. Snakes are symbols of change and healing. They have speed and agility, and those who have snakes come into their life will usually find the changes and shifts occur quickly and are soon recognized and defined. Wow. That was a mouthful, y'all, but I think y'all needed to hear all of that. Wow. Especially since I've been seeing snakes lately. Yo, let's get to it, y'all. I feel like this is a good thing, though. For those of you that are resonating with the energy of the snake. Okay. Yeah, for some of y'all have felt, I'm going to say, for a while, like you've been stuck. Like not even necessarily in a certain pattern, but you just feel like you've kind of capped out in a way. Like you've reached your top, or you've reached your limit, and there's nothing else that you could really do from there. Like y'all are gonna laugh, but I'm getting like the image of like how a sperm how a little sperm will like try to swim up to like the egg, and when it realizes like, oh, okay, well, there's an obstacle here, I think this is it, right? It's like that, and then he realizes like, oh wait, maybe there's something else that I have to kind of get through. For some of y'all, it's like you are the little spermie that's made it like halfway through the egg, but you're giving up before you get the chance to hatch. So, oh Lord, okay, so chickens may resonate with you as well. So let's see, I'm gonna shuffle that again because y'all, that took me out. I just saw the little sperming egg. So for some of y'all, you may be a parent, newly conceived, or you're currently pregnant. You're at least like between 3 and 6 months pregnant right now. So let's see. Yep, we have the that's the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Getting a little bit of Taurus energy there. We have the 6 of Wands. Aries energy. 8 of Wands. Okay, friend. Okay. Get some Sagittarius energy and a King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Oh, for some of y'all, I feel like this King of Cups is the reason why I keep seeing that spermie in that egg, okay? Whoo-wee. Baby, the energy coming off this King of Cups right now is giving real, like, daddy energy. Like, and I'm feeling heavily Scorpio energy. Okay, and then we have the Moon card with some more Pisces energy. First off, let me say this. There's a lot of energy coming off this King of Cups card. Like, even my uterus is starting to like jump. Yeah. And that's not normal, okay? But I do feel like this is someone in your life that is very calm, has a very stoic, let me say that, very peaceful energy. Like they're a prime thinker, I guess if that's a good way of saying it. Like they are very concise, they're very diplomatic, they're very strong-willed and independent gentlemen is also what I'm picking up, right? And I have a phone call right now. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to, whatever, okay. Oh, see, the distractions are coming in, y'all. They have a very, like, strong presence as well. Like, I just keep getting, like, Scorpionic energy because I get that smell from Scorpios. Like, and that's the smell that I'm getting. Yeah. Someone who really knows, I guess you could say, the ropes, I guess you can say, right, of how the world works. Very kingly, like not quick to anger, but you know, because he knows there's always other ways to make something happen, right? Somewhat like someone who's kind of somewhat comical, right? Or they have like a satire about them, right? Wow. It's like with him, he understands kind of like the joke of the world, if that makes any sense. But I do feel like this person, he's making it work for himself because he can get it. Okay, he knows how how to like really maneuver. For some of y'all, I feel like he also could be like a medium or something. Like his foot is also like one, you know, way into this world, one way out. Like not, and I don't mean in that terms, y'all. Um, but like this person's very spiritual too. If that's the best way I can say that. This person is also very spiritual, right? So they know like there's more than one way to skin a cat out here. That's why like the running and doing all this to make this goal when there's such a easier way out here to make things work for you, right? Very scholarly, this person, right? That doesn't even have to be in terms of magic, but even just in the way of keeping your inner peace. There is so many ways to go about things that it's like so unfathomable that people even have problems because there's such an easier way to do things. This is how he operates. And I'm letting y'all know right now because he's kind of coming through right now. That does not mean he's a bitch. Okay, he is not a punk bitch. Is that those his words, not mine? Okay, so I do feel like if you don't know this person already, if they're not in your life, they are coming in hard. Okay, they're coming in fast, right? I'm hearing My Way by Usher. So this person may be used to getting their way. I don't think they're getting their way with you. I just don't. But they're here to teach you something, this person. For some of you, they are here to love on you, but also help you access your highest potential. Like in ways that you haven't seen before, in ways that you haven't seen in yourself, right? So for some of you that have been like dying to let your like sparks fly, right? Your fireworks to kind of be seen, like this person is coming in to help you, right? For some of you, it is definitely going to turn into love, but you are going to have to kind of relinquish control a little bit, right? You're used to operating in self for a select few of you, or having to do for yourself, or operating from that space where nobody really understood you. So it was just easier for you to go ahead and do everything anyway because nobody was going to get what you had to say. He ain't one of them. Ooh. Oh, what's... Oh, okay. Okay. We got the 10 of diamonds. Okay. This will be in the tradition of the red, the ace of heart. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? And then we have the 2 of clubs. Okay. Now this is in black. Now, okay, I have to address this. This person is going to be, well affiliated. I'm going to say that. Maybe has like a lot of clientele. Like this person has a little coin, okay, little money, okay, and their money is clean, okay. And what I mean by that, ain't nobody got their hands in it. Ain't nothing crooked going on. Like this is money that this person has worked hard for, okay. And maybe that's why he's now taking the position that he's in, like, you know, how his philosophy now, right? Maybe because he worked so hard to build up his legacy or his finances or his money that it drove him maybe to a point where he was kind of like, I'm done with it. Maybe he wanted to give it all away. Maybe he wanted to risk it all. Maybe he just wasn't happy anymore, right? But he did feel a shift or a spiral. Or for select few of you out there, you could be the person that felt this shift or this spiral, okay? Or maybe maybe that's how you two kind of come into connection. This is weird. Like, how did this one turn into a love reading? Like this person is coming in to be like that actual piece to your puzzle, right? Like, yeah, you got that specialty piece, you know, that spare piece for some of you out there, but this one also fits, but it fits a little bit better. All the way better, if I'm being honest with you. Like, this is someone that sees potential in you, but they kind of see you taking kind of like the downward spiral they went through, and they don't want that for you. So maybe you two kind of come in like on a very like mentor mentee or like business partner type basis, or maybe it's just some genuine friendship that comes out of this, but it's going to evolve very, very quickly. And I said something about that a while ago, did I? But outside of that, okay, because you're supposed to be taking care of you as well. Yep, we got the 5 of clubs for you and the 5 of hearts. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're stressed out, friend. Okay. Right now, you're in a space where you feel like you don't know if you're coming or going. You are going through change. Literally, we got 5 and 5 right here. So you are going through some immense changes. They're very unexpected and they're driving you insane. Okay, is what I'm getting out of this. Like, it's just spontaneous pockets of things that are kind of happening. One minute there's maybe like a financial up, but then there's an emotional down that follows, right? You could be like winning in one aspect, but then emotionally you're taking a loss too, right? Not a big one, but it's just like small reminders. But I think Spirit is trying to say, don't see that as necessarily a bad thing. Like, see what comes along with those changes. Instead of seeing it as I lost something, but like I gained something emotionally, but lost something. See it as I experienced a loss, but look at the gain. It was unexpected and it hurt, but I actually gained some. See it in the reverse. Don't see it as I won and I lost. See it as I lost and I won, but I won big. So it's a confirmation of other things. So, okay. I like that, friend. Well, let's go ahead and get a divine feminine here to guide you. What did I just say? You got Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. And Mashig Labdron, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Oh, it don't get no better than that. Loving on yourself, right? Having compassion for yourself. Recognizing where it's not easy. Like, nothing in this life is easy, right? And the more you strive for it, maybe you're pushing yourself out of the alignment, right? Maybe you're trying too hard, and that's what this person is coming in to show you. Curiosity breeds compassion. They see it. Wow. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So I'm getting a lot of root chakra energy here. Okay. And she actually has a lotus flower behind her head. So there we go again with that. And these also look like cherry blossoms. So I do know that lotus flowers also mean rebirth, right? So give yourself some credit, friend, okay? If you're going through something right now, again, I keep feeling like this pile is going to need a little support. Let me say that. And they're getting support in more ways than one. I don't know if that's a instrument or a mirror in her hand, but there's a bell here. So Maybe bells may resonate with you. Your name could be Bell. You may have some bells. You may also be like in cosmetology is what I'm getting, like, because something about your eyebrows are always done, right? You maybe have like a very uniquely defined face. Yeah, but I'm also getting like a lot of root chakra energy there. Right? Maybe you just overall feel different and you've just grown tired of explaining yourself. But so Spirit is saying like they got your back. Just release that and you're going to get somebody to help you. So even if this is not one person, this could be a support system. But I honestly do feel like this may be just one singular person, whether or male or female in body. Okay. So guys, you know what? That was tea. Okay. I know I spoke a little too long, but I'm going to leave this right here, guys. Please let me know if it resonated with you in the comments. I would first and foremost like to say happy Thanksgiving once again. And please do me a favor. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Everything helps me grow here on my channel. I am so appreciative for everybody. Every time you step into the Boom Boom Room, you buy my products or book with me, like it is not lost on me at all. Just the support that I have from all of you. Okay. So before I get too mushy, I'm going to sign out for now. It's your favorite Rich Font Auntie, Miss HUSH. Love you.